Hello, students. I hope you enjoyed the story Sam Sandwich and enjoyed viewing the artwork by Claus Oldenberg and Stephen Frykolm. Today, we're going to be creating a sandwich drawing based on their delicious art. And in your sandwich, it's going to be a silly sandwich, not a realistic sandwich. So the idea behind this picture is it's going to be very excessive. It's going to have a lot of details. And you get to use your imagination and come up with as many things to stuff in your sandwich as long as they're food items that you can. So here's an example from previous years. You can see that there's a pancake and then there's ice cream. There's fruits and vegetables all scattered throughout, little cinnamon bun, desserts at the top, all topped up with a sesame seed roll. It's quite cute. So to make your silly sandwich drawing, you're going to need to have a sheet of paper. And you're going to need a pencil. You're going to need something to color with. If you have a flare pen, please use a flare pen to outline everything in your picture. And then I'll show you how to get started. And then you're basically just going to be using your imagination for the rest of the picture. Or maybe you're going to go to your fridge and look at what's in there, and maybe it'll give you some inspiration. To start off, you're going to need a tabletop. This one's outside on a picnic, so it's at the picnic blanket here. So you're just going to need a straight line in the background. And then to draw the plate that your sandwich was sitting on, because we don't want to sit the sandwich directly on the table, you're going to need to draw an oval or an ellipse, as it's called. So draw an oval like this. And then you can draw the bottom half of a bun, or you can draw a piece of bread. If you would like to draw a bun, just draw 2 parentheses on the plate. So you're going to draw 2 curved lines like this, and then connect them together with a straight line like this. And that can be the bottom of your sandwich. And then you can, at the top of the picture, think about the top of the sandwich. You can even draw that on the top if you like. Just draw a half circle like this. And then the bottom of it here. And then now it's your turn to start filling up your sandwich with all sorts of overlapping food items. So if you ever go to the grocery store and you kind of look around at what's there, you can start thinking about all the different things that you could draw. I think I am going to start off by drawing some meatballs. So I'm going to draw some nice round shapes here. Some will be in front, some will be in back, like this. And then I'm going to put some sauce on top of them. And as you create your drawing and start to make things a little more permanent, you may want to go in and start to outline things as you go along. The thing is, though, you don't want to outline things that are going through other objects. There's going to be overlapping shapes in your project. So I can outline the plate here and then trace around the meatballs. But before I do that, I think I'm going to start creating some other things in here as well. Let's add an apple. I'm going to do 2 curved lines here and then a little divot at the top. Now remember, this is a silly sandwich. It's not realistic. There's no way anybody would want a sandwich with an entire apple in it. But it's more for the look of the sandwich and then the actual like realistic expectations of what's in your sandwich. I also encourage you to do food items, you know, and keeping it somewhat practical as far as what goes in the sandwich. Like you don't want to put a car in there, even though that would be funny, just because at some point, you know, we're expecting the viewers to see it as a sandwich. And if it's just a bunch of random things, then that starts to get lost in translation. So I have my apple here. I've got my little meatballs here with a little bit of sauce on top. What else could I do? I could do a whole potato. So I'm going to draw the fluffy top of a baked potato like this. And then a little pat of butter. Maybe you like butter on your potato. And then like this, and then of course the potatoes, they have little eyes on them, little dots like that. And then I'll draw the back end of the potato that's tucked behind the apple like that. And then after you finish part of the drawing, you can go in with the flare pen and outline as you go. Like that. Add texture to your foods. So if it's something like a meatball, you can do loose dots on it, or the potato has eyes. The apples are very smooth. Like that, but you can always add the stem, the leaf even, like that. When you finish outlining it, you'll want to get an eraser and kind of clean up any of these lines that don't belong anymore, like the table that goes through the back of your food. And you're going to build it up and up and up and up and up. You can use any course: breakfast, lunch, dinner, dessert, snacks. Some kids, when they draw these, they even draw some of the packaging in there. It's totally up to you. When you get done, draw, outline, color beautifully. Crayons or colored pencils are best for this, not markers, because you can get all those rich colors. And then when you're done with your silly sandwich drawing, you can submit it to Canvas and I'll look at it there. I hope you have fun drawing. I'll see you later. Bye-bye.